All right, this is the first time I have thought about filming this to put on YouTube. Oh, the dogs are really impatient. Sorry, just a minute. But the Washington Trails Association has listed this as a hike, so people are going to find it anyway. This is one that I do throughout the year, and I absolutely love it. This is a good reminder that if you have a trail in your area, even if it's just a short urban trail, just a sec, to get out there and notice what you see on the trail throughout the year, what changes throughout the season. This one is one that I really like to notice, that when the swallows first come back. I've seen so many different types of wildlife on this trail. And when I say trail, I mean it's really an easement. It's a dirt road, 3 miles round trip, flat, and it just goes along this slough, but there's wetlands, and of course that is a magnet to all wildlife. I actually, even in this parking lot, found 3 abandoned baby chickens once. So I still have the 2 hens. The rooster got really mean and I had to rehome him. But just a really interesting place to be. Their pair of eagles were nesting out here for a long time until their tree broke. So find a place like that around you. Don't take the close in, easy, less glamorous trails for granted. And now my crew says I better get going. Another interesting thing about this area is that the slough here and some of these wetlands around it are actually affected by the tides. So when the tide is out, the slough will be really low, and when the tide is in, it'll be a lot higher. So even during the day, there's fluctuation here. They're planning on restoring this area, so I'm not sure what that restoration will entail, but I suspect that my walk here is going to change. I just don't know how significantly. I should have shown the parking lot back there. My car way in the distance. Then you walk the short little dirt road here and turn the corner, and that's when you hit this big, beautiful slough. There are some pilings here. Sometimes they're sticking way out, but not today. I believe this is a kingbird. They actually nest here. You don't see these very often. The only reason I spotted him was because he has a white tummy. Let me pan out and show you how far away he is. Whoa. We have wild roses and Douglas spirea blooming here. 1/3 of a mile in, and this big pond area has a lot of lily pads on it. Usually I see Canada geese and coots and various ducks. Two-thirds of a mile in. There's a flicker. You can see the remains of some kind of little building that used to be out here. I don't know. It was some kind of pump house. This is where water flows through, but you could actually step into it, and not anymore. The blackberries have reclaimed it and flattened it. Just 1.15 miles in, enjoying this pretty walk and looking for garter snakes, which is what we see most of along this trail. About 1.33 miles in. It's very pleasant today. sun is pretty warm, but there's shade and there's a nice breeze. Some pretty cloud cover. This tree across the slough is where the eagles had their nest. And if you look here, you can see that they are rebuilding it. Yay! They had a nest there for a long, long time, and it was really built up between 3 main trunks right here, and one of those trunks fell, so there was only 2, and the nest fell with it. But I haven't seen the eagles around here too much. I think that they didn't use it for nesting this year. All right, we're 1.5 miles in and looking at the end, which is a blackberry covered gate. Although today I see it looks like the gate is smashed. It looks like it's smashed from the other side. And then this farmland out here usually has cattle and horses in it. There was actually a baby horse here one day. It was so fun to watch him explore his new world. Well, I think this is private property past here, so I don't think you're supposed to walk on it. And if they still do have livestock out there, it's going to have fun getting out. Come on, Frodo, no trespassing. Frodo, come. We're turning around. Let's go. Luna's not a trespasser, huh? All right, well, the way back is the same way I took in, obviously, so I imagine we might see some cool stuff, and if I do, I will grab it on video for you and share it.